Mike Littlewood, the head baseball coach of BYU, joining us in studio. Coach, the last time we had you on BYU Sports Nation, we weren't in simulcast mode yet, but it was right before you played Utah. You put up 20 runs against the Utes, and fittingly, we bring you in before Utah again. How you feeling about that?
Yeah, I feel great. I wish I could take about 10 of those runs that we got last time and just transfer them over to this game tomorrow. But we're excited to get going. We're just looking for, as Coach Pullen, my college coach here, used to say, the worm to turn. And we're kind of just waiting for that in our season right now to start playing well. And what a better time than tomorrow night up at, I guess it's called Smith's Park now.
Yeah, just
not Spring
right?
Mobile, Smith's Park. So
one of the 8 names it's had.
I still call it Franklin Quest.
So we're looking forward to it, absolutely.
Are you going to be at the Y Awards?
Yeah, so the A-list, you mentioned the A-list, the big names. The mid-majors are coming too.
Tyler Hawes.
The B-list will be there too, so I'll be there. Last year, it was my first opportunity to read off a teleprompter, so that was a little bit nerve-wracking and interesting. Yeah,
that's right.
I think this year I just get to sit back and watch, so I'm excited about that.
Good year because it's live this year, baby.
Oh yeah.
Last year it was taped.
Yeah, and I heard it's at the Marriott Center.
Yes.
Yeah, we had our first pitch dinner down on the Marriott Center. It was a great setting.
Jeremy Guthrie
came and spoke to us. It was a great event, great night, and looking forward to getting back there.
BYU baseball coach Mike Littlewood on BYU Sports Nation. Your team coming off a series in San Francisco, and you got to play at AT&T Park, the home of the San Francisco Giants. How was that experience and that series for your team?
Well, the experience would have been better if we would have won 5-2 instead of lost 5-2. But we went to Fresno on Wednesday, played a great game, lost 2-1, got 2 runners thrown out of the plate. That's my fault. But it was situations where we were going to, couple outs and send them. We got the 27th out of the game thrown out of the plate that would have tied it.
No.
But it was a great play. Fresno played great. We played great baseball for every inning except one. We booted around a little bit on Saturday and kind of gave away a game. But we played 4 great games and starting to see a little glimpse of fight in our guys and will to win. So it's good. We still have an opportunity to take one of the top 4 spots in the league, and that's what we're shooting for.
You've had some notable performances thus far. Of course, the no-hitter from Colton Mahoney, the win against Utah where you put up 20 runs, and then the last 3 losses, a 1-run loss, a 1-run, and then 3 runs. So you're right there.
Yeah.
The effort has been good from your team, it seems like.
It has. I mean, and you look at the 1-run loss, we lose it on a walk-off single in the 9th, but if we go back a couple innings, we had 2 outs and we had a lead, and we booted a ball up the middle that allowed 2 runs to score. I mean, it's just those things are happening, and when you're not playing well, those things kind of tend to happen. You almost expect those things to happen. It's not good to say, but instead of when you're on a roll and everything's going well, you get the big 6-4-3 double play like we did in the game we won. We got a 6-4-3 double play in the 9th, brought Colton Mahoney in the 8th inning to close. Can't say enough about him. He came in to close on Friday night and then started on Saturday. He threw 22 pitches on Friday and then came back and started on Saturday. And we're going to use him that way the rest of the season a little bit.
Mike Littlewood, BYU baseball coach, joining us in studio on BYU Sports Nation. You talk about Colton Mahoney and what he's done. In your time around college athletes, how many no-hitters have you seen? I mean, where does that rank?
I've probably seen 5, and I've coached a perfect game. I shouldn't say I coached a perfect game. I was coaching when I saw a perfect game by James Platt, who actually came here to BYU to pitch after Dixie. That was up at College of Southern Idaho, and I believe it was a 7-inning game. But this is, I think, maybe the second one I've been involved with. So it's ultra special. I mean, it was a cool night.
So you have Utah on Tuesday, and then you get back into conference play Thursday, Friday, Saturday. What are the challenges of playing in the West Coast Conference in baseball?
Well, there's just no easy weekend. Every guy on every team knows how to play baseball. That baseball instinct, that sixth sense about baseball, it's kind of ingrained in the West Coast guys and just really players that know how to play the game and get to play all year round. And that's one of the things that I think we lack a little bit in the cold weather areas, that our guys might play 50 games a year, and those guys are playing double all the way through their high school and Babe Ruth and whatnot career. So it's just there's a lot of good pitching and a lot of good execution. Guys just really know how to play. So there's really every inning of every game, there's really no easy out in any of our games. So it's just a challenge that way.
Our Twitter question today is, which BYU athlete is the most valuable to their specific team? You can go outside of baseball, but which BYU athlete is the most valuable? Not necessarily the best, just the most valuable.
Well, just from what I've seen, I would probably say Taysom.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I would say Taysom, absolutely. Just kind of and I'm not a football coach or basketball coach or whatever. I mean, that's not my specialty, but just viewing it from the outside looking in, the offense that they run, I mean, he's pretty special to their offense. And it's going to be interesting to see how they recruit and how they fit quarterbacks into that system, because I don't think Taysom Hill's come along every year. So
yeah, he's special.
They're few and far between.
Okay, before you go, let's have you sign our Rise Up flag.
I can do it, yeah.
And good luck against Utah tomorrow. We give you BYU Sports Nation karma, like last time.
We
only want 10 runs this time. Yeah, anywhere you want.
All right.
A record setter, weekend sweeps, and almost 70 straight points, all coming up next in a loaded Cougar whip around. Thanks to Mike Littlewood, BYU baseball coach. This is BYU Sports Nation.